Alright, everybody. Welcome back to Open Your Heart, the official Sonic Adventure stream in celebration of Christmas 2019. So, a little catch-up here. We've gotten through the first two levels. We met Robotnik, we went through Windy Valley, and now we don't know where to go next. I've searched every nook and cranny in Mystic Ruins, and now I'm off to Station Square. Well, that's good, because there's really only two areas in this game, at least for now. So, yeah. Last time we left our hero was at the Mystic Ruins, having completed the Windy Valley stage. And now we're back in the Mystic Ruins. I think I already mentioned how much I like those little splash screens that kind of just tell you the story up to date. Maybe if you hadn't played the game in a while, you weren't sure. So we're going to go ahead here. I'm sure I could talk to one of these archaeology geeks again. Man, we'll see what this guy has to say. Oops, if I don't kill him first. Right here, this guy. See what he's got to say. We have no idea what happened. Oh, what an expert. We're trying to figure out how this here mountain could just appear out of nowhere. I know he didn't say this here mountain, but that's just how I imagined him talking.
The train headed for Station Square
Even like a
will be
southerner
departing
joke.
soon.
I wasn't really very impressed with anything he had to say. So, Station Square, train, leaving soon. Better get on it. They will leave without you. So yeah, now we head back to Station Square. This is going to be a fairly long episode. Well, we'll see, because this next action stage that I'm about to go to, a lot of you know what it is, it can be pretty long. So I'm going to kind of cut out some of the antics and just kind of get down to it. Not that I'm ever in a rush with this game. Yeah, you'll notice that, let's see, I go to the casino every night. The lights are really pretty at night. Lady had nothing to offer. Hey, it's Sonic! Is it true you saved the entire world? What's happening with Angel Island? How the hell should I know? I'm at Station Square. Holy, ask Knuckles. That's a separate story altogether, quite literally. Alright, so we're back in the city now. Like I said, interact with the townspeople. Now it's sunset, so obviously something's going down here. Go around the corner, we're in the other part of the city. That's where we fought Chaos, sort of. And, oh look, this manhole cover seems to be exposed, so much like Mario, I'm going to go down here and investigate. And, alright, I'm in the water. Really nice water texture. You go around here. I don't know how people figured this out. Like, I have the Sonic Adventure strategy guide, and, you know, I don't know what just happened. I actually looked around the wall myself, like as if that was going to do anything.
Now
Like it was
you've
a
got
VR game.
Lightspeed shoes.
So to summarize this, these are the Lightspeed shoes, the first upgrade you get in the
Once you
game.
have enough power, release the button and you can do the Lightspeed
This was the
dash.
first time Sonic's Lightspeed Dash appeared, so, you know, giving Sonic some new moves, some new gadgets.
You can go just about anywhere.
And Lightspeed Dash in this game, as you guys know, doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot. You gotta hold this button down forever. You know, out of curiosity, I've never actually noticed these little arcade cabinet-looking things back here. I guess they don't really do anything, but, I mean, are they like a reference?
Use the light dash to run along.
I've actually never looked over here.
The action button
Yeah,
and
I
let
know
go
how to
when
use
you have
it.
enough power.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so I charge Lightspeed Dash. I move across this string of 5 rings that happen to be here, and then that's how I get back out. So that trick's going to come in handy maybe 3-4 times in the entire game. Like in their very scripted parts of the game. Apparently we were in the sewers longer than I thought, because now it's nighttime. Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could speed through this game so quickly, and I am still going kind of fast. Maybe we should see what some of the amazing townspeople have to say. How about, this little girl looks knowledgeable. But she comes from like every anime ever, but let's see what she has to say. I'm pretty mature for my age, so I could stay out late. My mom keeps bugging me to study. Screw her. I'm a character in a Sonic game now. Let's see what these little nitwits have to talk about. I told her it's late, go home, but she won't listen. I just hope she doesn't make her parents worry. Something for example. Little girl is talking. Dad! Oh, very pointless. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the hotel here. I know you can't really stay at this hotel. I don't know if I'd want to. That's kind of whatever. I'm the hotel manager. Call me if you need anything. By the way, check out the door on the left. If you want to go to the casino, take your time and enjoy yourself. You mean the elevator on the left? Because that actually goes to the Chow Garden. Which is not something I'm really going to be talking about much in this video. I mean, I like the Chow Garden. I remember reading, like, on the back of the CD case, it's like, you could raise your own Chow with the A-Life system. I'm like, what the heck is that?
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Let's get this action started here, continuing with the Sonic adventure, if you will. Go ahead and... Casino's open when I say it's open. Boom! Go ahead and Lightspeed Dash that button there. Get ourselves inside. And now it's time for probably the longest level in the game, but that's only because of how long the pinball games take. Yes, For those of you who don't know, and again, the game doesn't really explain it, it just says get the Chaos Emerald. Well, the Chaos Emerald is actually right in here, so you're like, oh, the stage must be over really quick, right? But how the heck do I get up there? Well, long story short, and it is a long story, collect 400 rings. You collect a few for doing that, but you get 400 rings, and that creates a pile of rings high enough to reach the Chaos Emerald. So let's do it, shall we, kids? Now, what's the quickest way to do that? Of course, it is by playing some pinball games. Of course, Sonic is no stranger to pinball. He had his own pinball spin-off game called Sonic Spinball on the Genesis, which was admittedly a bit more fun than this, but I do enjoy this game, and I enjoy the reference to Sonic's past with the slot machines here. So, main goal, as I was saying overall, is to get the 400 rings, but when you're in these pinball tables, you definitely want to get at least 100 rings. Because if you don't, you get sent to the garbage dump, and I'm not kidding, they actually throw you in a dump full of green water and stuff. It's an interesting part of the level, and, you know, good music and stuff, but let's just say you don't want to end up there. It's a big waste of time, and this level already takes like 27 minutes as it is. That's the thing alive, you tell me. So, yeah, like I said, a little reference to Sonic Pinball and Casino Pass. Casino Nitro had a similar setup. So this is quite a bit harder. I can never line those up. Ah, you just line them up. Alright, look at the T kickback. Hit it, fool! That's that kickback. Reference me, you might be too young to get that. Oh, got some more rings. Oh, no, I guess I got nothing from that. I guess that was just for fun. Oh, man, I never nailed this that many times. I'm over 100, so hopefully I'll, be able to check out the other pinball table in a little bit. Right now, we're going to see how many rings we can rack up on this one. And there's some cool things if I can shoot Sonic up the little tubes on the left and right. I don't understand what the countdowns mean. I never really played this one long enough to get all the bonuses. I usually would lose pretty quickly. Sparkly stuff just flew onto the table. Oh, that first ball's gone. Actually, this is my second. Oh, I already only have one ball left. That's all right. I got 160 rings. I'm good. Kick me out of here. I still got money to spend at this casino. Very nice reference. I like the way the pinball table's laid out. I mean, this to me is a lot better than Sega's most recent efforts where they literally just rehash things and go, hey, you remember this? This game still felt original without, had nostalgia to it, but it felt original. Here we go. I'm going to see if I can get this. This is kind of cool looking. Come on, Sonic. You can do it. Yeah, get shot through this little ramp here. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it, if you can control your destiny. It looks like you just kind of... okay, yep, I definitely took the route I wanted there. Got another extra life. That's number 13 now. So you keep score at home. And, oh god, I got diagonal rings. Ring 3K, of course, a reference to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Wow, I'm actually nailing this. I was just telling you guys how, long this level is, and this goes as well as it's gone so far, and I don't know if I can get any more rings in here, but if it goes this well, I might, there's no more rings to get in there, so that was kind of a waste of time, but it looked cool. There is the tunnel on the left. You haven't explored that one yet. You don't have too much control, of course. I'm guessing I'm trying to shoot Sonic up that ramp where the countdown is, and, oh, I got kickback. Thank you, Tails. I don't think, yeah, you can tilt the table, but not that much, so, alright. 241 rings. That gives us, about half the way there. Let's go ahead and bank those. Bank them by going in here, and then just like at the real bank, they shake you down, take all your money. So you didn't think that you'd be getting an economics lesson during the live stream, or not live stream here. So how many rings do I have? Like 260 something. So we need like another 140. Which is good, because I wanted to show you the other pinball table, which is actually my preferred one, as much as I like Sonic. This one references Nights in a Dream, the classic Sega Saturn game. And it's too bad the Dreamcast didn't last longer for a number of reasons, but one of which being is I feel like we would have gotten an awesome Nights in the Dreams game at some point, based on how this table looks. This is a card game, technically. It's like poker. You're trying to get different pairs of the characters and stuff. At this point, I hadn't really known much about Nights. I knew what the characters looked like. I always liked the character designs, and this table has some really nice little Easter eggs in there. I mean, not even Easter eggs, they're in your face. I mean, everything in here is very clearly a Nights reference. So you got a pair there. Yep, that opens the second part of the pinball table. So this pinball table has a few more layers, unlike the other one. still a lot of fun. Not to get off on a tangent, but I don't know if anybody ever played Sonic Pinball Panic or Pinball Party on Game Boy Advance. They made a Knights table. I actually played that more than the Sonic one because it just had a, like, levels kind of like this. You weren't playing cards, but I don't know. I'm getting off on a tangent here. I'm a pinball fan, so, I mean, I never had a problem with this stage. Now I'm almost trying to get this done in under 10 minutes, because that would be probably a record for me. I usually spend forever on this stage. See, this pinball table is almost too easy. I could play this one for like 20 minutes without losing a ball. And, of course, I just jinxed myself, but we'll see if anything becomes of that. There's a pair there. That gets me up to the second level, and I really like this level because you can just like get a bunch of cards at once. I didn't spend a lot of time there, but whatever. It looks like I got at least a pair. Oh, I got 3 of a kind there. All right, if I get another Wisman the Wicked, well, we'll see. Right now, of course, we're going through what is like a literal representation of the old Nights into Dreams game on Saturn. This, graphics, probably could be updated a little bit. Toward the end of the Dreamcast run, the graphics actually got, I don't want to say a lot better, but they got better. Dreamcast was actually a pretty capable console. It still is, like, among its peers, like the PS2 and the Xbox. A lot of people don't really think so, but PlayStation, Dreamcast can keep up, graphically. That was not the problem. Yep, 3 of a kind. That's big rings. Yes, give me money, All right, I'm at 127 rings. I think I said I needed like 140. We'll see how this goes here. I'm already over 140, so I'm not going to just like lose on purpose, but typically the motivation is kind of gone. I will see what those stupid countdowns mean, because I can never get the ball up there. Oh, as I just did it. Maybe. No, I don't know where the ball is. I don't know. Looks like you get some rings for doing that. Okay, I got 180. I might just go ahead and, okay, the door to the second level already open. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. If I lose the ball here, I should shoot right up to the second level, which I do. There's another cool Easter egg here if I could time it. If I bounce Sonic off one of these bumpers, he goes like so high, he goes off the stage. And it like triggers this really awesome flying thing that I didn't discover till pretty recently. There was even more to this stage than I thought in terms of Knights references. And I like Nights into Dreams. I know they made the sequel in 2007 on the Wii. It's okay. I feel like they could do more with Knights, really make like a really deep story. There we go. Oh man, I very rarely trigger this. So I don't mind waiting for this. This is an awesome sequence, of course, referencing the original game, going around the Empire State Building looking thing. I never beat Knights, so I don't actually know a lot about the game. I'd imagine this is one of the last levels, because I know you do fight Wisman the Wicked at some point. I think I made it to like the 4th level of Knights on my Sega Saturn. So, I mean, I really, other than showing you that, which I just did, I really don't have much of a motivation to keep playing this, because we've already got enough rings. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of finish this off. I actually have 2 balls left, so you guys get to hear my lovely voice for a little longer. We're up to 16 lives now. At one time, I would have said I needed them. Not to say that this isn't a challenging game, but I can beat it pretty easily. As a kid, I needed every life I could get for some of the later levels, which we'll see. Right now, just enjoying the ride. Very tranquil music, nice music. Nice stage. I mean, this really does break up the flow of the game. There's really not another stage of the game like this. So you could pick which pinball game you want to do. You could just do one or both, or you can lose on purpose, go to the garbage dump, get a bunch of extra rings that way, but I chose to kind of do both. Pinball tables, I only spent 9 minutes on this stage, which doesn't sound great, but, I mean, I've spent, I don't know how long on the stage. God, it's been a nightmare sometimes. Rough memories. So, yeah, all that hard work and all the rings get shaken out of you. It's funny, because, like, you never really finish this level with more than 0 rings unless you go back and get more rings, but why bother at that point? You've already met the clear condition.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. I got 0 points across the board, but whatever. Yeah, we got another emblem. Very nice. And we're going to exit the casino, having collected the second emerald? Well, second emerald that we have. Robotnik stole the first one. So there are 3 emeralds accounted for at this point. Which, I do love the way the game kind of keeps track of the emeralds. Now, see, that time they actually give you a hint. They drop that ice stone there, so you know it's there. The wind stone's just kind of there, like you're supposed to know to go there. Yeah, Sonic and Tails coming back from a night of gambling.
Yeah! Hey! Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, jeez!
If I want to be picky here, I can say, why didn't Robotnik just kill them there? I mean, he had more than enough opportunity. In fact, this next part, well, we'll see. This next part pretty much insinuates that they've been out for a while, so, I mean, Robotnik could have just been like, boom, you're dead. Could have saved himself a lot of trouble,
Oh,
but hey,
man.
you know.
What happened to that emerald we just had?
Gee, I wonder.
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But
But the other one's safe.
That guy must be desperate.
That means
mean,
his
Robotnik
two
isn't
to
really
our
known
one,
for
and that's
not being
not
desperate.
good. Come on, Sonic, we need to get busy.
All right, next time on the Open Your Heart stream, a favorite, well, not a favorite, but an old classic returns in 3D.